morning guys, Zack here, and in today's video I'll be joined by Charles and Robyn, and we're going to be heading up Buachaille Etive Beag in Glen Coe. Buachaille Etive Beag is opposite of the very famous Buachaille Etive Moor, which is a highly photographed mountain here in Scotland. So in today's video we will be heading up Buachaille Etive Beag. So we're here in the car park right now. I've got layered up. It's a wee bit chilly, not too bad, but we're going to get our gear ready and organised, and we're going to head up the trail. It's supposedly meant to be okay, maybe some rain in the afternoon, but we'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys in a wee bit once we're up there. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. The clouds coming in, boys. The clouds coming in, boys.
Guys, you're looking at Stob Corie Raineach. It's one of the many tops of Bidean, Bian.
I need someone to go ahead of me, otherwise I'll just keep stopping.
And the staircase continues. I feel like every mountain we're on is like Minas Morgul. It just keeps going up and up and up with stairs. Could be bog though. That's us kitted in the blues. Blue matching, blue up, because the breeze is now coming in from Glen Etive and it's a cold westerly. It's meant to pick up later on in the afternoon. It's meant to start about 25 miles an hour and it could get up to around about 40 later in the afternoon, so want to be off the mountain before it gets too brisk, so we're not crawling. But right now it's right now it is pretty chilly. Robyn's leading the way with the poles. Now, show us how it's done, pal.
Got a bucket.
Catch you guys further up. As per tradition, guys, we'll be hiking for about an hour, and classic Scottish fashion, we're about to enter the cloud. At least it's nice and light, and it's moving pretty fast because we've got this brisk breeze, so hopefully it might blow over and we might get a wee view at the top. It has come in. Don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the Annachegan's over there. Still visible, the clouds just wisping past it. And the Annachegan Ridge is one of the top 10 most dangerous walks in the world because it's one of the most narrow ridges. And is the most narrow ridge walk in mainland Britain. But we're going to head into the cloud. We've got about 400 metres of ascent until the top, but we're about to make it to the Bidean before going one way. The first summit. Back along the Bidean to the other summit. Tell you more about the summits up there. Buachaille Etive Beag is one of the most straightforward munros to climb in Scotland and in Glencoe. Glencoe has some of the, has the Annachegan, as I mentioned before, which is one of the most technical walks in Britain, and also has a few other technical mountains such as Stob Corie Raineach, which is pretty deadly in winter. That's where a lot of ice climbers and gully climbers go in winter to climb. Buachaille Etive Moor's a wee bit more technical, not that much. You go up the gully, but in winter completely changes. But what you have to find out is most mountains in Scotland have a completely different set of characteristics in winter than in summer. And those ones on summer walks that you might find pretty easy come as the Buachaille, for being one of the most popular walks, completely change in winter. And the central gully can become quite dangerous with rock falls, high winds, and being fairly steep and gradient for climbing. Even though it is not a graded gully. We were there in January, got completely and utterly, only time I've ever had, blown off my feet, which is mental. So you just gotta watch. That's just us leaving the Bian. We've just had a wee munch, got some tangtastics in us.
Some tangfastics.
Mate, they're tangtastics.
They're tangfastics.
Mate, get in the comments, they're
Look at the
tangtastics.
packet.
No, because they're fantastic, they're like tangtastic.
That's why they're tangfastics.
So we're heading up now from the Bian and we're going to go along to the tallest summit of the two peaks on Buachaille Etive Beag. Exactly. Stob Dubh. Or Dubh. I think it's Dubh. Dubh. Stob Dubh.
Smoke a dip.
And then we'll come back along to the Bian and go up the second munro. The cloud has lifted a bit as we're heading up to the summit of Stob Dubh. That's down over to the Buachaille Etive Moor. Sotb Dearg is in the distance, that's the famous looking one. And then you have the second peak, Buachaille Etive Moor, just along there. I'll put the name up of it on screen. Can't remember what it is. That's down over into Glen Etive, which stretches all the way to Loch Etive, which is a sea loch which runs down close to where Oban is, the seaside town. But anyway, that is gorgeous. I thought we might have been clagged in, but we're not. This is absolutely stunning.
Go back like 20 minutes ago. I've done not bad.
This is us at a subsidiary peak on Stob Dubh. Here, in the background we've got the Annahegan Ridge, and we've got clouds absolutely zipping by because it's crazy windy, and along there, just in the cloud along the ridge, it's quite busy, is the true summit of Stob Dubh. So we're gonna head along and get to the top. Hopefully the cloud will clear a bit. As that wind blows it in my direction. Now on a cool winter's day this would look well cool if it was clear. It's not a thin ridge at all, it's fairly straightforward. But on a winter's day you'd want to be careful. So crampons would probably be needed. If you can't tell already, we prefer climbing open. Summer's good to give you a nice chance to see the mountain, lie of the land, but winter's really where it's at. Anyway, I'll bring you back to the top. This is us just approaching the final 25 metres up to the summit, just along this wee ridge. This is us just 5 metres below the peak. We can see the cairn just up there, sticking out of the clouds. We're We're literally a couple metres below the summit, and there's a cracking view of Loch Etive from here. Might be able to go past the summit just a bit to get some good shots of that, but look at this, guys. How we doing, Robyn? How you doing, Charles?
Brilliant.
Right, so we've all got our stones. We're going to come up to the summit of Stob Dubh. And thankfully the cloud has just cleared a bit. Look at this, guys. Brilliant, all the way down Glen Etive, down to the Cruachan Hills. This is magic. Over there, Annakeegan, peering out of the clouds. We also have the ridge over there to Bidean and Bian. What's the other one called, Charles?
Stob Corie Raineach.
You heard it from Charles. And over the other side of those mountains, which is the first of the Three Sisters, is a hidden valley. So if you go just over there, you get to the hidden valley. So this is amazing. Stob Corie Raineach as well over there. What views!
Is this it?
This is it. Well done, troops. Oh, this is now higher. Get this reclassified. Well, that's us made it to the summit of Stob Dubh. How are we feeling?
Good.
And we've got the views, so we're going to sit down, and as procedure has it, scran. I'm exceptionally chuffed with this weather cleared, because it was on all the forecasts it was saying it was going to be completely foggy today, which it was. We've run through a couple of clouds. Yeah, I know, so we've just managed to get the timing perfectly here. This is brilliant.
See, so you're glad I went
Look at this, guys. Spin you around so you can see. Buachaille Etive Moor range here, and this is Buachaille Etive Beag, but panoramic views of Glen Coe. We've Ben Starab over there, and in the opposite direction we've also got CMD and Ben Nevis, which is brilliant. So 10 out of 10 views here.
I'm bored that.
10 out of 10 views. So what's your rating for this walk?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, aye.
Yeah.
Do you want me to replay some of those, the other clips of the...
Worth it though.
Was it, aye?
Yeah, thank you for keeping me going.
There we go. As always.
For Zack and Charles, they faced some abuse, which I apologise for.
As always, chin up. I've just came down here and I found this bush, and it's got what looks to be not brambles, sorry. What appears to be gooseberries of some sort. They're really small and fine. I need to do some more research, and I'll put on screen right now what exactly these berries are, because you don't want to go out there and just eat any old berry or whatnot, because that's not good, and I will not recommend that. But I'll put on screen right now what type of berry they are and if they're edible or not. But it's amazing what you find. I found blueberries up Schiehallion the other day, and now these berries, even though you're thousands metres odd in there, they're still berries. That's why there's so many birds up here. There's a lot of crows and ravens come about on these peaks you find. And there's also sheep on the other side, which we've seen briefly. But what a spot, guys. Unreal. Glen Coe, you're brilliant. Weather, you're brilliant. Buachaille Buachaille Etive Beag, you have been good, but we've only climbed one of two peaks, and I've left the next one as a surprise of the name of it, but it is the first peak on Buachaille Etive Beag. This is the second peak, so we're going to go back along down to the Bian and climb up peak number 2 of today. Guys, the cloud is completely cleared now, and we can see all the way along the entire ridge. Now look at this. This is just heading back down, just about reached the subsidiary peak of Stob Dubh, and the clouds cleared so much that we can now see the highest mountain in Glen Coe, which is Bidean. It's made itself apparent. Stob Corie Raineach before it, but in there, as I mentioned before, that's where the real proper mountains lie in Glencoe. The one we're on today is just a nice wee leisurely stroll in comparison to what you may find in those hills out there. This is us just making the descent back down to the Bian.
What's a Bian?
Well, funny you might ask, Charles, because a Bian is the plateau between two peaks here in Scotland.
Wow, that's amazing.
Like that.
What's a plateau?
You deserve that.
What's a mountain?
Enjoy your rest, pal.
Yeah, just want to have a wee rest and a wee look at it. Oh.
This is back down at the Bian where Robyn is going to lie down. She's going to stay here as me and Charles attempt the second peak of Buachaille Etive Beag, which I will introduce as Stob Corie Raineach. I hope I pronounced that right. It's something along those lines. But it is staying clear, so all is good. So get a bit of water, hydrate a bit. Look at my absolutely ridiculous looking hair, and head on up. That's me just up, just below the true summit of Stob Corie Raineach, and that will be us completed Buachaille Etive Beag. Absolutely flowing up this one. We took it nice and steady, going up Stob Dubh for Robyn, but I wanted to get this one done and dusted quick due to, you know what I'm going to say, the deteriorating forecast later on, where the rain's meant to come in. So, put my trail running legs on. Charles is coming behind. I'm just running ahead to try and get some footage and not slow us down. So I'll bring you back when we're further up. Grab my stone. Oh, look at this, guys. I've actually made this up in about 3 minutes since the Bian. Absolutely gassed out, man. Gassed out. Oh, at least it's clear. That's all I want is Stob Corie Raineach. Once again, the book from a different angle. All the way down. You've got the Blackwater Reservoir there. Over Glen Etive, the munros. Ben Nevis is the one, as per clagged in the cloud. All the way along to the Anakiga. What a spot, guys. Bidean and Bian and Stob Corie Raineach are in the clouds again. And look at that for a photo. All the way along to Stob Dubh. What a photo. been brilliant, guys. The views have been absolutely insane today. Far better than what I expected. We thought we'd be stuck in a cloud as per usual, but they have provided. But now we're going to head down off the peak because it is blowing a hoolie and the clouds are blowing in off Bidean pretty fast, so we'll get down. As you might have noticed, we left our backpacks with Robyn down in the Biac, so I'll go and collect them, get another scran. We're now at a really steep bit. I didn't realise how steep and sketchy this was when I was running up it, trying to break records going up this hill, but this is pretty sketch. Gonna put the camera away now and focus on my steps. Right guys, this is us just about to head down from the Biac, and we've had a good day. We've climbed 2 munros for some of us.
Only one for me.
One for Robyn, but which was still good, and the weather has been far better than was forecast. We're meant to be absolutely drenched and not see a thing right now, but as you have seen and hopefully enjoyed the views that I've shown you, they've been amazing. They've been absolutely amazing, and I'm so chuffed. But we're going to head back down now. Head back down to the car. Somebody wants to get Fantas or something like that. I think it's been well earned though. We've done two good summits today and been walking for a decent amount of time. So I'm going to end the video here because it's just the slope that I showed you on the way down, on the way up, sorry. It's just the stairs to Wargle. Some absolute knee pounders. So I'm going to put the camera away here, guys, and see you in the next one. But as always, Charles,
You close to Bian?
have you ever climbed Stob Dearg? See you later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.